10 Forbidden Places in the World, with label, Access Denied. The world is full of sights and phenomena that inspire awe, wonder and marvel at the onlooker. From Vatican secret archives to endless deserts that leaves people captivated, here are 10 places that you'll never step on. Number 1. The Vatican Secret Archives. An independent state within a city, the Vatican lies nestled in the city of the Seven Hills. With magnificent cathedrals and palaces, it is the seat of the Catholic Church and home to its spiritual leader, the Pope. But, lurking beneath this stunning edifices are secrets, archives, state papers, correspondence, account books along with many significant documents that the Church doesn't want you to see. Despite claims that the Pope has evidence of extraterrestrials and demons tucked away in his catacombs, the truth of the secret archives is much more realistic. The contents of the archives are enough to make any scholar's eyes go wide. Only certain highly qualified scholars have ever gained access to these secret rooms. For in truth, it is not evidence of aliens that the Vatican is hiding from the public eye, but rather, the documents that may show the Church was complicit in Mussolini's state-sponsored terror, and possibly, even in Hitler's anti-Semitic pogroms. Today, the entire documentation kept in the Vatican secret archives occupies 85 kilometers of bookshelves and is constantly growing. It covers a continued chronological space of over 800 years. Number 2. The North Sentinel Island. This is the land of the Lost Tribe. This Indian Ocean island is home to a community who have lived there for 60,000 years, but is too dangerous to visit because they try to kill outsiders. From the sky, it appears to be an idyllic island with amazing beaches and a dense forest, but tourists or fishermen don't dare to set foot on this outcrop in the Indian Ocean due to its inhabitants' fearsome reputation. Visitors who venture onto or too close to North Sentinel Island risk being attacked by members of the mysterious tribe, who have rejected modern civilization, and prefer to have zero contact with the outside world. It doesn't matter whether you are friend or enemy, whether you arrive at the island shores on purpose or by accident, the locals will greet you the same way, with spears and arrows. Gifts of food and clothing are of no importance to them. The indigenous Sentinelese tribe killed 2 men who were fishing illegally in 2006, and have been known to fire arrows and fling rocks at low-flying planes or helicopters on reconnaissance missions. India has sovereignty over North Sentinel, but I doubt these people even know what India is. After several failed attempts to make friendly contact with them since 1964, the Indian government has finally backed away. All visits to the island are banned. The Indian Navy has enforced a 3-mile buffer zone to keep tourists, explorers, and other meddlers away. Accidental encounters still do occur, and none of them end well. Number 3. The Metro 2, Russia. In Moscow, under the network of busy city streets, there is a complex system of underground transport communications under the secret name, D6. The infamous secret Metro 2 was built during the reign of Stalin due to his extreme paranoia. An extensive underground tunnel network extending from the Kremlin to KGB outposts and Stalin's outer city residences. Stalin's biggest fear was to be hit in the stach with a nuke. This would warrant an escape using the Metro 2 tunnels. It passes at a depth of 210 meters, greater than the depth of a usual operating metro. The tunnel is a complex system of underground tunnels, includes fully equipped apartments for living, as well as many technical rooms. The secret metro connects several important governmental and administrative institutions, including the Kremlin, the General Staff Academy, Zheltovsky's House, and Vnukovo 2 Airport. Another interesting feature of the secret metro is a construction of its rails, which have been drowned in concrete. This design allows one to drive through the tunnels by car. With what intensity, and for what purposes a complex system of underground communications has been used for dozens of years, and whether it continues to be used today, one can only guess. To get to the territory of tunnels a few decades ago, could only be people with a special pass. Number 4. The Coca-Cola Vault. Coca-Cola's recipe is one of the best-kept business secrets of the past decade. Competitors have tried to imitate and mimic the taste and flavor of Coca-Cola, but they've failed over and over. The company tries hard to keep the secret hidden. There is a myth that only 2 people have ever seen the secret formula. But no matter how many people have seen the formula, one thing is certain, the company has gone above and beyond to protect the recipe from prying eyes. In fact, the company has its own high-tech vault that holds the recipe. The formula dates back to 1886. The secret formula is enclosed inside a metal box. The box is also locked inside a high-tech vault. That means that visitors hoping to get a glimpse out of the formula will be disappointed. No one has succeeded in penetrating the storage space. The museum is home of the high-tech vault that holds the original recipe. The museum is a 20-acre complex located across Baker Street. The company's headquarters is located at Pemberton Place. Number 5. The Room 39. Room 39, officially Central Committee Bureau 39 of the Workers' Party of Korea, also referred to as Division 39 or Office 39, is a secretive North Korean party organization that seeks ways to maintain the foreign currency slush fund for the country's leaders, initially Kim Il-sung, then, in progression, Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un. The organization is estimated to bring in between $500 million and $1 billion per year or more, and is slow involved in illegal activities such as counterfeiting $100 bills, producing controlled substances, including the synthesis of methamphetamine and the conversion of morphine-containing opium into more potent opiates like heroin, and international insurance fraud. Room 39 is critical to Kim Jong-un's continued power, enabling him to buy political support and help fund North Korea's nuclear weapons program. Room 39 is the largest of three influential so-called third-floor offices, along with Office 35 tasked with intelligence, and Office 38 which handles legal financial activities. Room 39 is believed to be located inside a ruling Workers' Party building in Pyongyang, not far from one of the North Korean leaders' residences. All three offices were initially housed on the third floor of the building where Kim Jong-il's office used to be. Given the closed nature of North Korea, it is not surprising that the secret bureau is completely closed from outsiders. Number 6. The Club 33, Disneyland. Some inaccessible objects of the planet do not hide important strategic and scientific secrets. An excellent example is Club 33 located at Disneyland. This private club is one of the most closed institutions in the world. In addition, it is the only institution on the territory of the amusement park, where guests are offered alcoholic beverages. The founder of the amazing club is Walt Disney. He opened it for the most senior guests who took a direct part in investing in the construction of Disneyland. After the opening of the club, members of 33 largest corporations received membership, including Coca-Cola and Kodak. In honor of this significant event, the club has its own symbolic name. Until 2010, Club 33 remained a closed institution for corporate partners, and recently it was decided to expand the number of its guests. Now, anyone can become a member of the club. For this it is enough only to pay an entrance fee in the amount of $10,000 to $30,000. After paying the fee, you must wait 14 years for your turn. According to the rules of the club, the lump sum of its members cannot exceed $487. Also, all applicants for membership in the club should take into account that they will need to pay an annual fee of $10. So you will not succeed to visit a closed elite institution just like that. Even if you are puzzled by the goal to join the club tomorrow, you will not be able to step over it until 14 years later. Number 7. The Grand Shrine of Ise, Japan. In Japan, in the small town of Ise is situated the main shrine of the country, the Great Temple of Ise. Only the priests of the temple can enter its territory, as well as representatives of the imperial family. Ordinary travelers can only admire the religious shrine from afar. The main temple of the country looks more than modest. It is built of wood and decorated in accordance with centuries-old traditions. In accordance with the Shinto concept of death and rebirth, the temple is being completely destroyed every 20 years and then it is being rebuilt again. Partly because of this, the construction is very modest in scale and appearance. The main Shinto shrine is dedicated to the goddess of the sun Amaterasu. Within the walls of the temple there are many unique national treasures and imperial relics. So, it is here that the sacred mirror is kept. Despite its inaccessibility, the Ise temple is incredibly popular with tourists. It is located in the most beautiful natural area, surrounded by dense green hills and untouched forests. Travelers will have an opportunity to stroll through the picturesque places and admire the shrine from one of the cliffs. Number 8. Storage Mormon. In the United States, near Salt Lake City is a beautiful granite mountain, which for many years have been attracting the attention of not only lovers of picturesque nature, but also desperate researchers of the unknown. The fact is that in this mountain there is the Mormon Vault. Here, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints keeps its most important documents. The availability of the archive became known from official reports in 1965. Its location is a tunnel carved into the mountain at a depth of 180 meters. The entrance to the storehouse is a huge door, the weight of which is 14 tons. In addition, the entrance round the clock is guarded by armed people. The structure of the storage facility is so reliable that it can withstand even the explosion of a warhead with ease. It is important to note that in addition to the direct storage in the dungeons, several laboratories and administrative premises are hidden, which are used for important events. One of the main values hidden in the vault is a microfilm library, which has 40,000 film rolls. Access to the vault is open only to elected representatives of the church. Ordinary people can only admire the panoramic view of the granite mountain from afar, and wonder what artifacts are hidden in its caves. Number 9. The Devil's Face. Access to this devil's face is not really denied, but I bet you'll deny yourself access to this fearful statue. The brutal power, also called the Devil's Face, is a sculpture, well known in Ecuador, carved in sheer rock covered with cement, on the side of a mountain beside a road. This magnificent piece of art is 30 meters above ground, is 20 meters high, and stands on top of a hill that overlooks the curve of the road and is located in the Aloag, Santo Domingo Road near a small town called Tandapi. The face has two horns that rise above the forehead, pointed nose, mouth, half open, reveals fang-like teeth. In a country where 80% of its population is Catholic, this statue is out of context. The story of how it was carved is also strange. A truck driver who works for the Ecuadorian government, during a road improvement work, he went into a mountain basement and alone sculpted the statue of a demon. Underneath the statue is written the sentence in capital letters, "The brutal power." This statue was only discovered after the government dynamited the mountainside and revealed the statue. This is a very strange case. Will this trucker have been influenced by a demon, by aliens, or was it simply his creative art, which he had neither had nor ever had previously? Number 10. Fort Knox. Security isn't synonymous with Fort Knox for no good reason. That's because the Kentucky facility features a vault that contains the U.S. Gold Bullion Reserve, as well as other national treasures, so as you can imagine, Fort Knox it's one heck of a vault. Aside from a granite perimeter, including 30,000 soldiers and a stream of attack helicopters, a crook would have to get past a 22-ton vault door, held by a lock that's so advanced that it takes 10 people to access it. Fort Knox has never had a recorded robbery attempt. All visitors are forbidden. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.